greetings. Jamie joining us. All right, it's the chat portion of the webinar. Thank you for posting your questions. All right, we'll just jump into it. Blessings. Got any messages from higher self about clearing cumulative energies that I have been doing for a few days? I feel like I've accommodated a lot of pain and disappointment for my mother when I was young, and now I've cleared up where she probably couldn't. Through my energy changing as if my youth is back. Yeah, it's youth to a certain level. There's still some resentment that you're helping her clear, such as having children in general when she felt like she wasn't ready. So, which is a lot of that within her. But yes, it is working. Yeah, I feel like resentment around her. And messages from Prime Creator. You're just balancing your energy field. There's still a lot of blockages to release, especially from your mother, from what I can feel. She had a lot of heartache growing up, so it's still a lot of depression she's going through. But it's good you're doing this, though. It's very good. Carol, any messages for me? Just see Yeshua's energy removing a lot of blockages from your third eye. And just you're blessing more of your days. Every day that you're here, you're blessing it more than you have before. Question two, any messages from Prime Creator? It's like you are, yes, manifesting, but also I see you connecting to, your inner self, your this make you are going into your shadow to a certain level. You might not always be aware of it, but you are releasing some blockages that have been causing you difficulties from family members. Pamela, any messages for me? You're going into a new timeline of releasing some, individuals that caused you difficulties in your past. And just like you're going throughout your past, your recent, this lifetime, but clearing out what's no longer needed and bringing new people into your life when the time is right. And messages from the rivers. Yeah, I mean, you had lifetimes where you can walk on water, and you are a river in other dimensions. You are a sea. You are an ocean. A waterfall is with you. So you also were a poet in a past life, or connected to poetry at least. Anna, why am I emotionally blocked? I have noticed that I cannot feel much emotions. What caused that? And how can I start? That's a little bit. That's like teaching somebody how to ride a bike when they never rode a bike. Not that you haven't had emotions. Well, you have a lot of Zeta connections, Zeta Gray, lifetimes. Watch, I don't know, comedy shows to start laughing. That doesn't mean that's the cure of everything. Or this is a bad joke, but bad advice. But if you want to put some emotions out, you have yourself go through a lot of pain. That's a joke. I don't mean that. But that's a lot of hardship brings out a lot of emotions. So doesn't mean you have to go through that, but at least I don't know. Comedy is good. Any messages for my son Marcus? I see a lot of elephants around him. I mean, I think he is an elephant from a past life, but he just likes elephants, and he's connected to the blue fairy. Rachel, does Dad celebrates his birthday in a few days? So any messages from Archangel Michael? Just cherish every day. That's all. Don't worry about his health too much. Just focus on the joys in life. Last week, I felt like I heard a deep tone in my right ear in the past. This would indicate death of a family member or earthquake. Does my guardian angels have a message? I would say it's more like an earth change. But also, I feel like you feel what people are going through too. You might not ever know what this earth change is, like earthquake, whatever. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, we all have our own version of that. Jane, my friend Jessie, thinks has mental illness. She has hallucinations, is taking antidepressants, and feels like she's crazy at times. I see her as gifted, wants something to do with supernatural. May I have your comments about her? She gave me her permission. Permission? Yeah, she's just going to a higher dimension. So she doesn't need antidepressants. She's not going crazy. I mean, the higher dimensions is crazy land. It is crazy pill land. So yeah, she just gotta, I mean, I feel like she's gonna do it naturally. I mean, technically, she's leaving her body a lot. So just take deep breaths, relax. There's Buddhism she can look into, meditation. I don't know, it's a little bit complicated, but yeah, she just it's people. So she's showing how people shut themselves down. No, not to say this will happen, but I don't want to say this, but I'll say it anyway. Some people that try to shut themselves down could end up going into the hospital, and the doctors can't find anything wrong with them. So, not that this will happen, but she just might as well just own it. She might not like it, but it's not going anywhere. And it is a gift, though. It's good. What am I doing? An astral? Just connected to positive. I see Abraham Lincoln there. I guess I don't see him very often. I mean, I think I knew him previous. I feel like he gave him his advice, or he might have been married to him another lifetime or something. So either way, I feel like you're helping him deal with a lot of his life struggles. Actually, I don't know how you feel about the founding fathers. Probably have a deep connection there. Okay, Susan, I've been doing astral. Just connecting to giants. Just it's not making itself clear other than that. Any messages for me? Just bringing in a new energy of cleanse. If I could clearing out other people's energies, and I feel like you're just thinning your vibration out in a good way, just to not have so much clutter around. Chris, any messages from my future self to me? Yeah, patience. There's no rush for anything. You might feel like there's a rush. There really isn't. Any messages from my ancestors? I feel like you have Vikings in your past. We've been a Viking. You also been a knight. You can probably feel that. So it's just that life has been simpler in the past. I would say as a knight, that was more rewarding, but that's okay. You will make this work out in this lifetime. But Kayla, any message, guidance, clarity about my higher self? I'm starting to look for new job opportunities. I'm moving in the right direction. No, no, this is good. Just keep your options open. Plus, there's other talents. Yeah, you just keep your options way open. You find new talents about yourself, which is really good. Messages from my guides, higher self, your reading or update of how I'm doing in the perspective. Am I progressing? Oh, progressing. Good. You are believing in yourself, and that's very important. Yeah, just the power of self belief. You can say technically believe you can do anything. Obviously, there's limitations to that to a certain level, but overall, well, you can put in the energy of put it out there. It's like, please, your guides, please guide me to where I need to be. I want to fulfill what I'm here to do. Please guide me to that. Yeah, it's something to think about. That way, you feel like I mean, you can word it the way you want to. That way, you feel like you're filling in all the gaps of your reality to the best of your ability, which I think you're doing that now, actually. Gerald, why have I been feeling sick these past few days? Is it something I've caught, or is it attack? Does it feel something I discovered about myself? I think it's just the energy field of what's happening in the world. The world is in chaos, and you're feeling it. Ascension energies. Yeah, I realize when your energy feels sick, it doesn't mean you're sick, sick. It's just that you're picking up a lot. Why do I feel connected to just animals in general? That particular type. Well, you are an earth being. So I believe you've been incarnated as a lot of these beings, or all of them. In your past, of course, there's a lot of insects. I don't think you've been all of them, but you just have a clear understanding of them. Oh, well, now here, I believe you've been a Father Earth on another Earth, and animals are part of your field. Yeah, it is a real thing. Miles, any messages about the noble crystals in Arkansas buried deep underground? Hmm. I feel Anunnaki energy from that. A lot of energy, a lot of knowledge is buried in those crystals, and yeah, it's just knowledge from the astral plane. You can say is there. So, yeah, it's. I feel like you go there every now and then to clear and clean it. I still feel like you're around the volcanoes, but I feel like you're part of the volcano energy here to reset the earth, which is a big deal. Any messages from Guy about the Ione stone and sunstone? You can see those as like, I felt them as like eyes. I think of your eyes. I know it sounds weird, but like stones, like you have stones for eyes or crystals for eyes. Sounds kind of crazy, but yeah, I think like having crystal eyes. That's pretty. I mean, you still can, have like an eyeball and all that, but it's just. I mean, it might not look like the sunstone and all that, but think of like sunstone energies as eyes or this other stone. So yeah, even your chakras can be connected to those energies. Waste energies. So I do believe you have sunstone energy within you. Susie, when we do an astral, I feel like you may be forgiving a lot of people. Those that have done you wrong in previous lifetimes. I figured you're, clearing out a lot of. There's just a lot of old connections that you're making right. Well, that forgiving those that cause you difficulty, even if you don't know who they are, that's okay. Well, you're doing it astrally anyway. Any messages for me? That you're on track. You might not always seem that way. I feel like at a turning point throughout this week of some time, you'll feel a eureka moment of that you actually feel like you're going in the right direction. At least that's what I'm feeling. That can always change. But at least it's, yeah. Um, yeah, does my best friend Sandy's mother and father have a message for me? I mean, they're just that they send you goodwill. They connect to your crystal energy of your higher self. They knew you in Palladian incarnations. I mean, yeah, you're having trouble hearing the physical, as you know. We are getting a lot of help from the higher dimensions, but you have been in higher dimensions for a long, long time. That's another reason why you're having difficulties here. Just keep, you'll get over this anxiety eventually. Any other messages from my friend Sandy? Um, or other messages for my friend? Well, yeah, I mean, they seem to be. I mean, mother and father seem to be pretty busy as it is. I mean, they're happy. They're sending her energy of youthful energies, but I mean, they're having a blast what they are. They just wish she can see what they're doing, but she knows what she's doing is very important. And just believing in more of herself and just loving herself, but just don't worry about them. And for her, just let go of what she doesn't feel like she needs anymore. Just what does she need to let go of? What first thing comes to mind? Miguel, I've been seeing the number 444 this week. Any messages? Like any other number, you're aligning with your chakras. I feel like you're bringing a new vibration. I also feel like you're taking some people out of your field that no longer is necessary. Any messages to my job? Will be advancing in the ranks. I'm not sure if my supervisor has the best intentions towards me. Yeah, I think it'll be advancing. Yeah, well, yeah, supervisor's a little bit jealous, but don't worry about that. That's not going to stop you. Amy, any messages from Prime Creator? I mean, you're balancing your energy field. You're connected to some positive Anunnaki. Well, you have an Andromeda energy. You're healing the Anunnaki within yourself. Well, humans have Anunnaki DNA, so you're healing that. Any messages from Archangel Michael? I just feel like you're bringing a lot of goodwill to yourself. It might not be the most fanciest goodwill, but it is goodwill overall. And you're just balancing yourself. Just have fun. Roller skating. Okay, maybe roller skating isn't for everybody, but you can technically roller skate. You know, there's other easier ways, especially with the way the world is. Last thing you want falling down or anything like that. Denise, do I have any present or past connections to Ganesh? Oh yeah, definitely. Ganesh is with you right now. Calling Ganesh, yeah, past lives, yes, but mostly now actually. I feel like Ganesh, you didn't really connect to that much in the past, but now you do to make up for it. Malesh, I'm predicting my parents are going to talk to me about careers again. I'm not doing anything. I don't feel I need to. Hashtag spiritual. That's funny. I can't expect anything I need to know. Yeah, they're going to sneak things in here and there. I mean, they're kind of bored with themselves, so this is about their growth. So, I mean, if you want to, here, I got a gag for you. If you want to talk to him like you're Jesus, go right ahead. Okay, maybe not like, I think you have an idea. Give them spiritual advice or just storm out of the room, whatever works for you. What beings have I been connecting to recently? Doing a message? Arcturians. Yep, you are going more into an Arcturian frequency, which is one of the reasons why I don't need a career. So you're definitely going to a spiritual healer frequency. That's great. It's funny though. Your energy is like it's like a grapefruit. Don't think it's an insult. It's like fruit, which is a good thing. I don't see that very often. Yeah, you're like, just fruit in general, which is good. Uh, 1 to 11. You tell me if my son Adam is okay. He won't let anyone see if he's all right in his mental health issues. Oh, that's fine. I mean, he's all right. He's not. I don't think he's hurt anybody or anything or himself. He has some depression sometimes, but he's going through like an existential side of himself. So he's kind of like an artist, you can say. Am I doing astral lately? Mm. Orion. I do see bugs there. They're clearing. I just feel like you're connected to another version of yourself that's very happy, and you're bringing that energy to yourself. Well, at least that's what is necessary to bring into this life. Margot, any messages from my higher self? I just releasing blockages from others that cause you difficulties, but you're definitely going to a mediumship ability that you're tapping more into. I don't know if you'll see. I mean, it doesn't mean it's a high powered mediumship, but I feel like you're connected to a version of it. And again, it could be high powered. Any messages from me from the other side? Oh yeah, just keep going forward. Keep creating, building, invent whatever you need to do. Just keep busy. Vasco, any messages from Archangel Michael? Just forgiveness of yourself. Sometimes you feel like you've kind of gone overboard sometimes in certain decisions, was that maybe arguments or something like that. A simple forgiveness is okay. And messages from higher self. It's good to go places, do something new. It's good for you to expand your reality. It can be somewhere close, but if looking at something new, a new atmosphere. Just what messages Archangel Michael have about healing session I had with Ispen this weekend. I think I need to clear out Espen's energy because Espen doesn't have the best vibrations. What messages does my higher self have about potential move for me and their new roommate, Chris? What's happening these days and would love to get guidance. Yeah, it seems to be fine. If your first instinct is it'll be okay, that's fine. If you feel anything uncomfortable, red flags or anything like that, follow that. I think it'll be okay, but go by what you feel. Anything you're not sure of, ask them. I think it's a he. I don't know these days. But yeah, just I think it'll be fine. Of course, moving is never easy, and a roommate's never easy. But overall, it'll be good. So good for your growth. All right. Thank you for posting your questions, everyone, and blessings, and have a good night. Ciao.